I don't want to go among mad people.
Oh, you can't help that. Most everyone's mad here. You may have noticed that I'm not all there myself. And the more us out of breath.
Goodness. If the people here are like that, I must try not to upset them.
Ever feel like someone has cracked the code and knows precisely how to make you lose your cool? If you're worried it may be secretly intentional, you may be right. According to clinical psychologist Nancy Lin, some people really have a way of getting under your skin, and they'll say or do intentionally provocative things called baiting. But fear not, my friend. We're about to equip you with the ultimate toolkit to learn how to identify and outsmart these manipulators, to reclaim your power with 5 signs someone is baiting you. The aggravation trap. Imagine yourself engaged in a spirited discussion with your friends and family on a controversial subject, when suddenly someone deliberately focuses their attention on you, spouting inflammatory statements with the sole intent of provoking you in front of everyone. It becomes evident that this is not a mere exchange of ideas, as their attacks take on a deeply personal nature that they know will hurt you. This is the classic example of baiting. They dangle a challenge in front of your nose and wait to see how you'll react. The game is to get you to get upset and for you to lose control, explains psychologist Laurie Katz. At this point, reasonable conversations are off the table, and they will usually say anything to get you fired up and make you look like a fool. In these cases, it's often best to walk away or disengage by replying, "I'm not gonna participate in this." The blame shifting trap. Imagine this: you've sat down for a heart-to-heart with your person to discuss improving your relationship. You both agreed to enter the conversation with an open mind and heart, and your points are fair. But instead of meeting you halfway or attempting to rectify the situation, they blame you entirely, using language that they know will get under your skin, where their words will hurt you the most. This is an example of a baiting technique often used by narcissists. Shahida Arabi, author of The Highly Sensitive Person's Guide to Toxic People, explains that they will depict even a well-mannered, reasonable attempt at holding them accountable as an attack on their very rights. When you spot this behavior, it's best advised to disengage and withdraw, even if you must make up an excuse to leave and refocus your time and energy on a self-soothing activity or conversation with a counselor. The vicious bullying trap. You're scrolling through social media and come across a meaningful discussion thread. You don't usually comment, but this time you do. And it feels good to finally share in a like-minded community. But out of nowhere, you get a notification. A troll has singled out your comment. They hurl insults, attacking your character and intelligence, as if they're baiting you into a heated argument. According to the Anti-Bullying Alliance, baiting can be used in bullying, both on and offline. So chances are, if you reply, you'll end up taking their bait, and they'll only unleash even more hurtful comments, seeking to humiliate and spread negativity. This is why it's best to talk to someone you trust and get the support you need when it comes to bullying or baiting. If you're finding this video helpful and want to see more content like this, it would be so nice if you could give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Your support really means a lot to us, and it helps us create more videos that you'll love. Toxic baiters trap. Sadly, baiting can happen anywhere and everywhere, not just in personal relationships and the online space. It can occur in the classroom and at work too. In fact, baiting often happens at work. A 2016 survey by McKinsey & Company revealed that 62% of respondents said they were treated rudely at work that year. We know that sometimes it's impossible to avoid baiting attacks, especially in work environments. Of course, if you are being harassed or in danger, safety has to be number one. But what about the annoying other times? Renowned leadership coach Mark Murphy suggests you can make yourself an undesirable target for baiting by not giving them the big reaction they're after. Instead, you could reply by saying something like, "Thank you for sharing that," and leaving it there for them to find a more appealing target they can get a rise from. Caught in your anger trap. We've all encountered that one person always looking to pick a fight. Let's call them Baiting Sam. Whenever you and your friends hang out, Baiting Sam can never resist the opportunity to stir the pot. They always have to challenge opinions, nitpick every detail, ignite heated debates over the silliest things, and create tension in a group. In a 2013 study called Conflict Management: Difficult Conversations with Difficult People, researchers found that maintaining a safe environment in the middle of arguments is vital when dealing with these types of people. Next time Baiting Sam can't stop creating drama, you may gain peace by trying to find common ground. While you probably don't agree with one another, which is completely okay, are there things you can agree on? Have you been baited? If so, what's worked for you? Let's create a supportive space in the comments where we can join forces and brainstorm strategies to deal with this toxic behavior.